Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Sammy here with another video for you guys. And in today's video, I am reviewing and talking about the Plum Paper Vertical Priorities A5 planner. I'm super excited for this just because I have been eyeing this planner for a while now, probably for about a year and a half, to be honest with you. And I've been super tempted to get it, but I've never purchased it. And after talking with some planner friends and experimenting with some things, I decided to pull the trigger and just buy one because I've always wanted one. I have done not mock, but like synthetic fake vertical priority spreads in other planners just to like get the feel for it. But guys, it's not the same as the real thing. Now that I've played with this for about a week, I'm just super excited. And so I'm just going to share with you guys my thoughts on it and flip through and show you how I am planning on using this planner. One of the things that I was super hesitant about was the size. I'm typically a 7x9 planner person, but I really am happy that I got the A5 size. It's just so perfect. I feel like, I don't know, like it's just the perfect size planner. I just decided to go with the normal silver coil. And then it comes with this like plastic clear protective cover, and then you get to pick your cover. And I've also heard that if you snip this off, the Erin Condren A5 covers will fit. And so we'll see if I ever get sick of this cover, if I want to change it up. But for right now, I'm content with that. Another thing, I did not realize this because this is my first Plum Paper planner, but this is pretty thick. So I'm very confident that this is going to protect my planner. This though, by itself, I'd be a little hesitant. This is just like a really thick piece of plastic. I don't even know what to call it, but it's fine. But I would definitely want this because this planner is going to potentially go with me everywhere. So here is this page. I wrote my name. This is probably the most basic nameplate page I have ever done, just because I don't know, I like all the fun things that comes with planning and washi and stickers and all of that, but I just felt like pen suffice there. So you do have your year at a glance. Here's 2023, and since I got this as a June start, it will start in June. So now it has officially started, and then it will end in May of 2024. So that's why I have both in here. And then you get this page, and it's a special dates page, so this is already dated for you. I haven't set this up yet just because I'm still deciding if I want this just to be like a perpetual calendar. And this is where I have everything kind of at a glance, where in the past I have used these pages and like color coded them, but then I really don't feel like I would use it or look at it. And so I don't know. I'm still kind of deciding what I want to do here. And then you have the same thing, but now it's blank, and it says ideas, plans, and goals. And for this, I thought, well, I could use this for my goal breakdown and maybe revamp or rewrite my annual goals here under each category, and kind of see what that would look like. I still don't know what I'm going to use this for, but that is the main idea that I had, was goals, just because goals and having my goals in my planner has been something that I've been very adamant about this year. And so then you have this blank page, which I don't know why they couldn't have aligned that and have a lined note page, but it's fine. And then you have this pretty blue color for June. And this is how I have decided to set it up. I'm still deciding what I want to do in the 3 circles. Maybe I won't do anything. I thought it'd be fun maybe to like write 3 different affirmations for each month there, but I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. And then birthdays, events, and then you have things to remember. And then down here, these 2 sections are blank. So I decided to write down the sticker kits I'm planning on using that month, and then my scripture study for each week. And then this page is just a blank notes page, but I decided to turn this into a goal tracker. So a lot of you might be wondering, I thought you were like dedicated and set on using the Moxie Life all year, and I am, but I'm not. I don't know. I had this conversation with one of my planner friends, Stick with Nick. You should go follow him on Instagram and whatnot, but we were talking about this, and he basically told me just to ditch my Moxie Life planner, which I essentially did because I'm in this, and my whole point of the Moxie Life was to use it all year. But you guys, this thing is so bulky. Like, I don't know. Like, look at it. And I know I add a lot of stuff to this because there's stickers, there's pictures, I add pages because it's also with memory keeping and goals and stuff. But this thing is thick, and this thing is annoying to carry around. I'm not going to lie. And so I'm changing up how I'm using this. I spent a lot of money on this planner, and so I don't want it to go waste. And I have a lot set up in here. I've spent a lot of hours getting this thing set up in the way that I wanted it. But it's going to change up a little bit. And so one of the ideas that I had is, and part of our conversation was maybe having a goal notebook instead of a goal planner per se. And I was thinking about that, and I kind of like that idea, but then I was like, I don't think I really need a whole notebook for my goals. And if I do, I'm just going to pull out a random notebook and just brain dump in there ideas for goals and things like that. But I want to have something that's going to help me keep track of my goals so I don't forget about them, because I've also had just regular goal planners in the past that just live at my house, and I check in with them probably like once or twice a month, and I just didn't feel there wasn't any success there because I wasn't constantly reminded. And so I thought, well, what if I just make a goal tracker right here in the planner that I'm going to be carrying around with me wherever I go, and then I can check in with my goals. And so that's what I'm going to be doing. I've kind of hybrided the goal notebook idea and the goal planner idea, and it gets a page in my planner for each month. So thank you, Nick, for talking with me about that. And thank you for also convincing me to get this, because I'm super, super excited about it. This planner, we'll talk more about it later, but essentially it's going to stay. It's just going to have a different purpose, and it's probably just going to be more of like a journal / memory, like celebration type book. Just because I have a lot of memories in here already and some victories from some goals and journaling. And so I don't want to just like toss this to the side. But like I said, this thing is so, like, it's even just heavy holding on camera. And I don't know, it's just super annoying to carry around in my bag. And I don't know, if it was a 6-month planner, maybe I would keep it and it would be more tolerable, but it's not. So anyways, on with this video. So here's my goal tracker. I just use my Moxie markers that I have in my little pen cup and the ruler from Moxie Life that I have to draw the boxes, and then I just highlighted according to what area of life the goal is in. And I'm just excited. This is also kind of like a hybrid of something I've seen with Cultivate What Matters. They have tending lists, and so I kind of took that idea but put it in here. And so it's like a mix of a lot of things. But I really like how simple it is. I just color code it, and then once the thing's done, I will check it off. I do have check boxes for my monthly and my weekly items. I decided to write out my daily items here as well, but, and I'll show you this in a minute, in the actual weekly spreads, there's a daily habit tracker. And so that's just where I'm going to track my daily stuff. I just want it written out here just so I can have a good look at everything that I want to accomplish this month. And so here's June. There's a lot of personal and health related things that I'm focusing on. So I'm super excited about that. Here is my monthly spread. It's not that crazy like I've done in the past, but like I said, I'm really gravitating towards more simplistic things right now. And so I really like this. It's really just mild liner. I used a couple stickers and then my pen. The stickers from this spread are from Hand Can Plan, from her holiday stickers that she just recently released them, but I got them from her sticker advent calendar that she did last December for the holiday season. And yeah, so I just use my mild liner to write out things to make them pop off the page, and then have some fun holiday stickers. I do anticipate this maybe getting a little messy since I am taking it with me places, so there might be a time where I just have to scribble something in, and that's fine. Like I said, I'm trying not to be so overboard with things. There's some times where I feel like that's appropriate, that's okay, but with the idea with this planner, and it's just really something for me to use functionally, I just really like how simple this is. And then there's this, which isn't as simple, but here's the first week in this planner. I really had fun with this. I also feel like I struggled a little bit because I feel like I was kind of caught up a lot in my own thoughts because this is a different type of spread, but I think it looks great. It was also hard because in the summer, I'm not as busy because I'm not working. I am on summer break and I'm just at home with my daughter. So there's a lot of like housekeeping and errand type things that we're doing, but we're not as busy as when I'm at work, if that makes sense. And so this was kind of a rough draft, but I really like how this turned out. For this box here, I do think I'm going to keep this the same as I have it here and have like a fun quote. And then here's the habit tracker, and I did label this habit tracker. So when you're customizing your planner, you have the option for every one of these boxes to label it as something. And I decided to keep everything blank, but I felt like I knew I was going to use this as a habit tracker, so I just typed and put in habit tracker there. But I really like how this turned out. I also love that I can customize these and change them up a little bit. One thing that I think I'm going to change is I like the term top 3 for like priority type things, but I also don't always have a top 3. Sometimes there's top 2, which I guess is fine, but it's not top 3. And so I might just write priorities here. That way, however many things I have, those are my priorities. I don't know. That's kind of silly, but that was a thought that I had as I was setting this up. But I love this idea that I had of having this second section be for goals. Like I said, I want my goals to be integrated into my planner. And so this is kind of not realistic just because I literally set this planner up like mid-week. I think it was like Tuesday or Wednesday. I can't remember when I set this planner up. But with moving and everything, I haven't had time really to like play with this, which made me sad because I got it like a week or so before we moved into this house, and it's just been sitting because all my planner stuff was packed up. But for this section, I am just going to break down these items here probably my weekly for sure, but some of my monthly, and schedule them into my planner so that way I'm actually getting things done. And then for this section down here, it's really just my schedule for the day. And like I said, I'm not super busy in the summer, so this might be like this during the summer where it's just kind of empty, but that's okay. I'm going to embrace that white space. But yeah, so this is my first week in this planner and I love it. Here's what a blank spread looks like before any stickers or anything are added. And so I love this so much. Just kind of flipping through. One thing that some people do not like about this planner, and I talked to some people, is so this is the last week of June, okay? And it's in the June section. But then when you turn to July, you get the same week. And so I think it just depends, like, when you want this week to be in your planner. I kind of think it's funny that they do it this way, but it's not like a deal breaker. Honestly, I would probably just use this spread because majority of the week is in June, and then just ignore this completely. Like, you could literally just put some adhesive, stick this down, and then you don't have to like have that extra page essentially. But the colors do change throughout the planner based on the month. So here's August. Okay, and then September is this mint green. October is this pinky peach color. November is this gold and yellow. And then we start back with the blues. And I really like how grown up this planner feels in a lot of ways. There is some color to it, but it's still fairly neutral. It kind of reminds me a lot of the simplified planner from Emily Lay, just with how they like use color. It's there, but it's not there completely. And so I do appreciate that, especially as a sticker user. One other thing I want to say, and this is kind of what helped me know what size I wanted. So with the A5 size, this bottom section, as you can see, is blank. It's just lined like the rest of the planner. If you get the 7x9, there is a block of color, and it's whatever color the month it is. And so if that bugs you and you don't like the block of color, this probably isn't, or that size wouldn't work with you. So just keep that in mind as well. I didn't want to have to deal with the block of color, but I felt like the lines or whatever and like the color up here was manageable. But anyway, so there is that. And like I said, this planner ends in May for me. And then you have a line page, and then they do give you some dot grid pages, which I'll probably just use these for like brain dumps or just notes. And then you have a contacts page, passwords, and then 2025 at a glance. And then you do have a cute little pocket in the back, and that is the planner. And so I am super excited to be using this and playing around with it. I know a few weeks ago, it's probably been a month now, when I was talking about my daily planner, my simplified planner that I just purchased, that I felt like weekly planning was kind of out for me. But I feel like there's still hope. I love weekly planning just because I get to see my whole week at a glance. It just helps me kind of break things down. And then daily planning just helps me break it down even more. And so I do need a daily planner in my life, and I need a weekly planner. And so I'm excited to play around with this and see how it works. I do want to preface that I do have another weekly planner coming. It's not Plum Paper, but it is another brand that I kind of want to play with, that I've used in the past and I've kind of missed. And so we'll kind of see like if I like this more, or if I like the other one more, or if it's just going to be weekly planning's more of that like brain dump creativity. hobby type planning where I'm just like jumping back and forth and my daily is just my functional planner. I don't know. We'll see. But anyways, you guys, let me know if you've used the Plum Paper Vertical Priorities in the past. I've seen so many people use it and heard great things about it. So I'm excited to jump in and play with it myself. If you have any questions about the planner, also comment those below and I will answer them the best I can. And if not, I will direct you to a source that can answer them. And until next time, guys, I hope you like this video and don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of my planning content here on YouTube. And until next time, guys, I'll see you all later. Bye.